Hello, collective. Calling in spirit. Um, Welcome to my channel, Ideal Tarot. My name is Memra. Um, the the biggest thing that I'm seeing today and feeling today is blue, just blue. Blue talks about clarity and calm, staying calm, um, having clarity, water consciousness. And the weird thing is, I had a dream last night that I saw these lights, they looked like little lights, and they were in this little formation. And I was standing there with somebody that I knew, but there was a crowd, and we were watching these lights, and we knew they were alien. And as they got closer, we could see they were like individual pods. And as they got closer to us, we could see in the pods, and there was like one alien in each pod, and we were excited. I was excited. I don't know about anybody else, but I was excited, and I was waving and excited and happy and like welcoming, and but they did not wave back. And then all of a sudden, I got this strange feeling, and then I want to say they started taking people. And then that's all I remember. But discernment is what I resonate that dream with. Um, we are at a point where we are learning how to discern and resonate with things. It's important that we discern what is for our highest good and what is not. It's very important for us to understand how to stay calm, cool, and collective, and knowing what actions, what people, what relationships discern what is good for us, for our expansion, for our growth, what we resonate with. We have to be able to say, hey, okay, setting a boundary here, cutting this out. This isn't for me. This isn't supportive to my journey, my purpose, or forgiveness, love, compassion, understanding, seeing things from a higher perspective before jumping in there and just thinking that, trusting everything. Trust yourself. Trust your inner knowing is what it is. And I've been carrying my blue crystals around. And I got a blue crystal last night. I forget the name of it. It started with an E. But it too was talking about expression. We are needing to not only discern, but to express our discernment if need be. But expressing a truth with love and compassion, but being able to, you know, tell the difference between what is for our highest good and what is a distraction, what is not for you. Um, so it's gonna pull some cards, of course. Trying to think if there was anything else about blue. Let's see if I wrote anything else. Um, so just basically letting calm guide your choices, and not all that arrives is for you. Um, um, There is like a galactic serious being, and because I had the alien dream, I feel the galactic energy guidance right now at this time. Mostly like maybe Sirius B energy. And those beings resonate with water consciousness and blue and whales and dolphins. Um, so, maybe just kind of see yourself surrounded by the energy of blue. Blue just seems very big. And blue is also throat chakra, communication, truth, expression. Our home is in the stars. It's not just this little box of confinement. Home is vastness and in the stars. Um, maybe wear some blue. Meditate. Um, meditate with blue crystals if you have them. Imagine blue surrounding the earth like a cocoon of light when you meditate. If you're, having a challenge or going through something, or you have a choice to make, or you've had to set a boundary or step back from a relationship, you're not sure what to do, and just kind of take a minute and sit with the blue. Sit with the blue. Blue equals clarity, calm, communication, and water consciousness. And that's what I'm feeling is a lot of blue. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Blue is like your medicine right now. Learn to feel resonance and what responds with love, warmth, and upliftment. Anything that responds with warmth and love um, is for you, is for your path. And what feels cold and silent and controlling, that's not for you. That's not for you. Just like the little alien pod, and I'm waving, and they're not waving back, and it's like what? And so you feel that discernment, the dissonance, or not sure what to call it, but you don't resonate. You're like, wait a minute, hold on, that's not feeling good. Um, so blue's going to be your medicine. And we're going to use the Soul Cat Tarot today. I've got a blue butterfly spread. It's a 5-card spread here. See if I can pull that up. Blue butterfly spread. Since it's such a blue feeling, a blue energy message, let's do it. So we've got the cocoon. What stage of transformation is the collective in? So this is going to be collective. And I'm going to use my blue crystals to clear the deck. So, cocoon. What stage of transformation is the collective in? What is the stage of transformation? Oh, there it goes. Oh my goodness. I got that. Look at that. Again. And look, it's all blue. Aside from the fire. I'm trying to get the light off of it. Yeah. 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands. So That's the stage of transformation. Let me pull the others. Number 2 is the wings. What is beginning to expand with the collective? What is expanding with the collective? Judgment and the Ten of Pentacles. Abundance, awakening. We'll get in more into it in a minute. Pull all the cards. Number 3 is the flight path. Where is the transformation taking me, or the collective? This illuminates the direction and momentum of your soul journey. So, the flight path. What is the flight path? Okay. We'll go with the Four of Swords. And that is, looks like it's time for you to rest. Four of Swords. Time to rest, recalibrate. That's what it looks like. Recharge. It's what's on your current flight path. The nectar is what nourishes and sustains the collective through this process. The nectar. What is the nectar? Okay, the nectar. Ooh, got 2 for the nectar. Page of Cups and 7 of Pentacles. Patience that is something here on having patience with the seeds that you've planted are sprouting into maybe some sort of new relationship, some sort of curiosity, some sort of new emotional or friendship or adventure. Okay, that is the nectar. We'll get back to it. Just want to pull the last card is the pollination. What am I here to share with the world? The hanged cat. Which I was talking about earlier, the perspective. Changing your perspective, seeing things from different perspectives. Yeah. So, okay. So, let's go back to number 1. And that was the cocoon. This is transformation. What stage of transformation is the collective in? So, the cocoon, we got the 5 of Wands. Yep, so the 5 of Wands is talking about a friction. And this incubating energy, if there's like conflict or tension or some kind of friction, but it's not destructive. This pressure creates the growth. It's like whatever it is, that friction energy that's around you right now while you're in the cocoon transforming, that pressure is helping you grow and to learn, using discernment in the situation, calm, clarity, compassion. How are you going to handle it? How are you going to react? It's like the wings pushing against the cocoon to gain the strength. So you're learning how to deal with challenges in a higher vibrational way. It's preparing you for resilience and clarity. So before the alignment can happen, you have to, the hanged man at the last card, you have to understand that Different voices, different truths, competing desires are all part of the alignment of becoming aligned, seeing things from every perspective in a challenge. You're earning that. As you are in your cocoon, in your incubation energy, this is what you are transforming. Not to react, but how to know what action to take in a situation like the Five of Wands. Okay, so then for the wings, we got Judgment and the Ten of Pentacles. Judgment and the Ten of Pentacles. Yep, so Judgment, we'll start with Judgment. This is a call to rise up. Call to rise up from the old patterns and step into full soul alignment. Rise up from this. Rise up from the chaos, from this, the Five of Wands, into, this is recognition and truth and letting seeing clarity and seeing the old patterns and stepping into alignment because you can see now. And it's not optional. It's still not optional. That's just what I keep hearing. This is not optional. So in the cocoon, in the incubation, you're understanding these challenges. They're coming in like initiations, and you're trying to determine how to handle these issues or challenges in your life in order to stay in alignment. So your wings will carry you to recognition of truth. It's a spiritual summons. So it shows what's expanding for you. Awakening and calling. A collective reckoning is what Judgment is. And then Ten of Pentacles is about legacy, family, ancestry, long-term stability, abundance. So what is expanding is not only individual awakening, but the restructuring of family lines, ancestral healing, community systems. It brings the energy of building something that lasts. Something that lasts. Foundations, future foundations for generations to come, legacy, And together, the wings are saying you have the ability to awaken and reshape the past patterns, ancestral lineage patterns, ancestral patterns. Judgment calls humanity to rise from cycles of distortion, while the Ten of Pentacles anchors this into the material and generational plane, like in this current 3D. New vision of family, legacy, soul tribes rooted in truth and awakening. That's the wings. That's what you're expanding into. Awakening doesn't have to mean chaos. It's just harmony into new structures, change. It just all depends on how you feel about the change. And yeah, more blue there. That's a blue already. All right. Then your flight path. We got the Four of Swords. This is your flight path. Yeah, so see the cat there resting under the fireplace? This is not a time for action. It's rest and recovery. Um, it's time to pause. It's a time for healing and reflection and integrating what you've learned. Um, it's like after the noise, coming after the Five of Wands, the conflict in the cocoon, the Four of Swords is showing us the balance, the need to step back from chaos to realign into silence, into calm, into clarity. Step back. Again, meditate with blue. Um, it does point to the importance of sacred space, um, both within and your actual surroundings. It's time for like your safe haven. Find your safe haven and sit in silence and collect yourself, recalibrate, get a peace of mind, calmness, calm, blue, calm. That's what this is. Blue energy amplifies the restorative and calming qualities of this card. So this is basically the blue energy. It's not calling us to immediate action because we're in the cocoon. We're in there going through the gestation period, I want to call it. That's what I'm hearing. And we're still in that cocoon, and our wings haven't expanded yet. Um, so we are in there resting, knowing that this is on the way. Abundance and awakening, a calling that will lead to abundance. Okay, what was after the flight? Um, let's see. This is the nectar. That's right, the nectar. We got Page of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles for the nectar. Yeah, so the Seven of Pentacles came out first, and then the Page of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles, let me turn this mic. The Seven of Pentacles represents patience, um, trusting that there's going to be long-term growth. Just be patient with the process. Just keep tending to your needs, inner and outer, and have patience. Um, the nourishment, the nectar, um, is to pause and to evaluate. Pause and evaluate. It's like take an inventory. Um, but reflect on what matters, what really matters at this time, and allow time for your seeds to ripen. Okay. um Not everything is instant. True harvest is taking care, and it's discernment and patience. So have patience. What the Page of Cups is saying, it represents innocence and imagination and emotional openness. So the nectar here is to, it's like curiosity and childlike wonder, um, creativity and openness to unexpected blessings, which are here. Unexpected blessings. Um, just stay soft hearted and curious and willing to dream, even while you're waiting. And then for the pollination, we got the hanged cat for pollination. Yeah, the hanged cat is it's saying for the pollination, which is actually what you are here to share with the world. So, what you are here to share with the world is um, a gift of new perspective, letting like the old ways of thinking and letting that go and offering fresh perspectives of the new age, of the age of Aquarius. That's what that's all about. Fresh angles of truth, compassion, possibilities, surrendering, um, and stillness. So instead of forcing progress, the message is that humanity's greatest offering right now is the ability to pause, surrender, and reflect. And that is what brings wisdom to others. Not rushing forward, but embodying calm and patience and transformation. Um, it also talks about it represents selfless action, a willingness to release personal comfort or ego in order to seed growth for the greater whole. Pollination is about modeling surrender, patience, and humility. The connection to the blue with the hanged cat is it resonates with calm suspension, the quiet pool of water that reflects truth when undistorted. Um, Radiate this calm. This is what you share with the world, to radiate calmness, to reflect energy outward so others feel safe enough to also pause, surrender, and see things differently. Um, this is pretty awesome. What you are to share with the world is your new perspective, and it's crazy because that so goes with this new age of Aquarius, with the change, the way things are changing, prophesized to change, to raise the vibration of the collective of humanity. Period. Okay, so it's going to pull us. Let's see. Let's do a goddess, African goddess rising for advice. Collective advice for the butterfly, blue butterfly, blue butterfly. What is advice for the collective? Oops, I threw those. Don't want all that information. Sometimes it can be too much. What is the advice for the collective about this blue, calm, surrendering, patience, love? What is the message? Ooh, two fell out. I think that one was just stuck to it because it's new, but we got surrender. We were just talking about surrender. I said surrender. Let's read that one. And it's number 44. Surrender. Goddess of spiritual surrender. High priestess. Let it all go. Say aloud now, I surrender. These words cast a spell. Breathe them in. Release control. Stop bonding around struggle. Hand the keys to the divine. Allow spirit to carry you and fill in the gaps. You don't have to figure it all out. God, Goddess has your back. Have faith in where you are at this moment. The declaration is everything I need to know finds me at the perfect time. So it's calling for surrender, awakening, calm, know that, letting go and trusting, staying calm in the chaos. There is a channeled oversoul message that I have here that I would like to read. It says, Children of Earth, your gift to the world is not haste but presence. By suspending the old ways, you seed new vision. By choosing calm, you teach peace. What you pollinate is surrender. What you pollinate is surrender. Humility and the courage to see from above and below. A vision turned upside down into clarity. So, yeah, that's amazing. Let's pull a crystal spirit card. What crystal supports the collective? Blue butterfly collective reading. Which crystal supports the collective at this time? I got a mess down here. What crystal supports the collective at this time? There it goes. What crystal supports the collective at this time? I think they're saying you already have all the blue crystals out. Lemurian quartz. Let's see what that's about. Lemurian quartz. Let's see if it goes. Look, there's a little key in the side. Right there. Little key. Wonder what that's about. I see the lock in the heart. Right, the lock right there in the heart chakra area. Let's see what Lemurian quartz is. This is page 31, which breaks down to a 4. Okay, it says the essential meaning is vision, big picture thinking. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I got a mess down here. Seeing the hanged cat, seeing things from all perspectives, from the high, from the low. Wow, vision, big picture thinking, unlocking the secrets of infinite possibilities. And I said something about possibilities earlier. Unlocking the secrets of infinite possibility. I had a feeling that lock and key was significant, but that's what you're unlocking. That's what you're learning. That's what your patience is going to bring you, the ability to, um, the clarity, and surrendering is going to bring you the clarity and the key to seeing the wholeness, the big picture. Your ability to imagine something bigger and better and draw in what you need in order to heal. Feel a sense of well being and step into your power as a co creator. Um, the message of Lemurian Quartz Spirit is that now is a time to free yourself, to dream big. What do you see for yourself? How do you picture yourself in this future? What kind of person have you evolved into? You strive to fully embrace and enjoy your life. On this healing journey, you are called to keep your eye on the bigger picture of your experience so that you recognize your struggles as leading you to epiphanies, allies, and inner wisdom born of lived experience. Lemurian quartz reminds you that the capacity to unlock the wisdom of the stars, it was cosmic, galactic, to the wisdom of the stars is within you. Just open your connection to the conscious universe and allow your imagination to soar. Very soon, a powerful vision of what is ahead for you will become clear. So there's that clarity that's in the incubation period that's coming. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Meditating with this stone assists in connecting us to the upper realms where we can easily access higher knowledge from the angels, guides, and the higher self. Brings this connection brings feelings of love, compassion, and belonging, helping us understand that we are never alone. Mm. You have time to be in your cocoon, to transition from that to this. You have time. So be patient. Keep a curious mind, a playful and joyful energy and thoughts, positive thoughts, patience, and share your higher perspectives. Once you bloom and come out of that cocoon and you're the blue butterfly, share your gifts with the world. The angels will be there with you. And Goddess says to surrender. Just go with the flow. Surrender. Hmm. So that's it. I hope there was something in there for you. For those of you who are going through emotional challenges at this time, just pause and raise your vibration. See all the perspectives, everyone's perspective. Um, Make sure that you are discerning whether or not this energy will resonate with you, if it is for your highest good, if it's not. Um, know to set boundaries if you need to. Know to express your truth if you need to. Um, Forgive if you need to. Um, but you're in your cocoon, and it's time for you to learn how to do this, to stay up here, even in this energy. That's going to lead you to great expansion, um, and a higher timeline, your highest timeline. So hopefully you got something out of that. Um, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment if you're resonating with this message, if you're going through this. Also, I do personal readings. All my information is in the description box. So be sure to check that out. And until next time, love you. Bye.